Hey there, friends. How are you? Okay, so I have had this on my heart to talk to you guys about for a while, but I've been too nervous to share, to be honest. I mean, getting personal is no problem for me. People sometimes tell me, Erica, is this TMI? To me, there's no such thing as TMI because there is so much freedom in being transparent with people. And you learn so much when you just share, hey, be vulnerable. And when you are, you learn that, hey, if I would have just told my friend 2 months ago when I began struggling with whatever, I could have had this problem figured out. But instead, I did this and this and this and lost hours of sleep and worry and blah, 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 whatever. And then you realize that there's so much fruit and beauty in just being open and honest because you never know who you're going to help. It could be one person, it could be yourself, it could be 10 people, you never know. But I've had this on my heart to share with you because I didn't know. And when I found out, I was like, this is crazy important. And now that I'm raising daughters, I feel like it's even more important to share because, if you don't share, then how do people learn? Sometimes we don't learn unless a friend tells us. And if you were sitting here with me on my couch or sitting here in my office, we talk about all kinds of things, trust me. And this might be one of them. I was sharing with a friend the other day and I told her, I was like, I've been wanting to go live and share with people, but then I was nervous. And she said, girl, you should tell. Okay, so I'm going to tell. 13 years ago when we almost lost our son, right? The wool began to slowly, it was not an instant transformation, but it was slowly, the wool was pulled off our eyes as to the toxins that were in our home and how it might be making us sick, or at least compiling over the years, bioaccumulation until the boiling points, okay? And so we want to avoid that. And as one thing after another has been revealed to me through the years, it's become a passion to let other people know how they can be doing it too. And it's not just in regards to oils. Of course, supplements, of course, amazing products. That's not what I'm talking to you about today. Today, I'm telling you about the nitty gritty. Your skin is your largest organ. And so let's talk about your private parts. Let's talk about your menstrual cycle. Yep, that's what we're going to talk about. Now that you know, you're like, Erica, back it up. I'm not a cup girl. It's just not ever going to be my jam. Some of my girlfriends are way into that. And I'm thinking, that's a little too much for me. So I'm not going to do that. But I did learn several years ago about the importance of, if you're going to put something up in those delicate, intimate parts, don't you want to make sure that it's organic? Organic. Do a little bit of research if you don't believe me and look into the tampons and the maxi pads that are out there that are not organic. They don't care about your hoo-ha. They just care about making the money. And if you're going to put something up in there or on near that delicate, intimate part that you want to keep nice and clean and all the things, don't you want it to be organic without any nasty fillers or chemicals or plastics? Yuck, right? Your body absorbs that. And if it's in there for several hours, your body is absorbing that. So yuck. So what I did was, when I lived in America, I just went to the local natural, Whole Foods kind of place. And for all of you there, just go hug somebody at Whole Foods or hug somebody at one of your favorite places that sells this kind of stuff, because you are blessed. In the meantime, Amazon became my favorite place. And so I was ordering from Amazon. But let's be honest, sometimes that's a pain because, you're not always so organized. And sometimes you don't sign up for that monthly, send this to me every month because that sounds fun. No, you don't. So then I'd be behind and oh no, we need those things now. And I've got teenagers and now I need more. And so let's be honest, I found Japan has organic things too. And so at the local drugstore, don't ask me what the name is because after 10 years of living here, I cannot read kanji. Or I should probably phrase it like this. After 10 years of living here, I have chosen not to read kanji. That's really painful to admit the truth. Okay, but anyway, it's the local drugstore, and you can get them even at the grocery store, and it says it in English. Very helpful, right? For those of us that have not. So this is one of the brands, and it says it organic cotton right there. Another brand that I like, I didn't bring it for my live video, but it is like a brown, more natural looking product, and it is a bunny, a picture of a bunny. It's so cute and funny. I didn't mean to rhyme. That's pathetic. But anyway, there you go. So I want you, if you have not switched and like ditched and switched that part of your life, I challenge you to do that today. And then send me a message and go, thanks, Erica. I had never thought of that. But especially for your teenagers. Like, not only you, because you are a super important person, but your kiddos too. We want to protect that part too and make sure that we're using organic there. So ditch and switch that today. If you haven't ever heard of this and you think I'm straight cray-cray, that's fine. Message me anyway and say, I love you, friend, you're cray-cray. Okay? So I did it. I did the brave thing today. We're supposed to do one thing every day that makes us feel uncomfortable. All of us, not just me, you too. So what are you doing today that makes you feel uncomfortable? Hey, how about you comment and tell me? That made me feel really uncomfortable. I love you, friends, and have a great day.